Hello everyone. Today we are going to complete our chapter of the crop production and management. So in this chapter we have already covered the preparation of soil, selection of seed, then sowing, then how to protect the crop, irrigation, then we completed the harvesting, threshing and winnowing also, even the storage of seed. Okay, so today we are going to understand increasing crop yield means every year as Indian population or the world population is increasing, but the crop field area is limited. But of that crop field area, some of the field area is being used by the various industries for the civilization and for developing the infrastructure. That means our agricultural land is decreasing every year due to the industrialization, due to the infrastructure development like road and all, and for civilization means making the industrial and the residential area. Okay, that's why we have to use modern technique in order to increase the crop yield. That we are going to understand here. Okay, so carrying out basic agricultural practices systematically can subsequently increase the crop yield. So we had to follow the perfect sequence in order to get the high crop yield from the crop. Okay, techniques such as mixed cultivation. So what we have to apply? New modern techniques like mixed cultivation. So I'm just underlining that, very important. The mixed cultivation and the crop rotation. Okay, these are the two techniques we can use in order to increase the crop yield. Okay, everyone. Now, first we are going to discuss the mixed cultivation. See, in this type of cultivation, two or more different crops, okay, are sown in a particular field at the same time. That's what is called as beta mixed cultivation. Okay, suppose if you are sowing the potatoes plant, okay, in a crop field potatoes, so along with you can sow the mustard seeds also. Okay, you can have some vegetables in between them. Yes, mustard. Okay, so that both the crop can grow in the same crop field by providing benefit to each other. Okay, next, the crop chosen such as the nutrient needs of one crop are fulfilled by other. Okay, that means both the crop have to fulfill nutrient requirement of each other. Means those two crop have to provide benefit to each other. That means the symbiotic relationship must be there between two different crops. Okay, this such kind of crop is called as mixed cultivation. For example, we are going to understand example also, like leguminous plant. Leguminous means dicot plants. Okay, plant having seed in long pods. Okay, like we have pea, we have gram. Okay, all these are nothing but the leguminous plants. Instead of remembering that, just do remember dicot plants. Okay, such as we have different kinds of crop names here also. Okay, so first is chickpea. Okay, it's nothing but the pea plants. Okay, or we have moong. Okay, moong that we used to have every day in sprout. Okay, of the moong can be grown in the same field along with the cereals such as wheat. So along with that, along with wheat, we can show moong or mustard in the same crop field. Okay, so this is the example of mixed cultivation. Now, second, very important, second one is very important, and it is called as the crop rotation. The practice of growing two or more dissimilar means different crop. Like in one season we had to sow the rice, in other season we had to sow the grams. So these are the two different monocot and dicot. Okay, in the same field, one after another is called as crop rotation. So in one type of crop in one season, other type of crop in other season. This is called as beta crop rotation. This is done by keeping in mind the nutrient requirement of the particular plant. So we had to keep that in mind, that we should not sow the same kind of nutrient absorber plant. Okay, suppose if we are sowing the rice in one season and wheat in other season, not like that. Okay, So we had to show like rice in one season, so leguminous plant will be in other season, because rice required nitrogen more, and that, yes, and other like
Sir,
leguminous plant they used to,
leguminous plants feed or give food to rhizobium, which is a
yes, yes,
bacteria.
yes, yes, and they used to absorb nitrogen and deposit in the soil itself. Okay, so due to which nitrogen content of the soil is increases by the leguminous plant, and that nitrogen is going to absorb by the other plant like rice. Okay, so that's why crop rotation is important in order to maintain the fertility of the soil. So we have to go through example also. So one example we have here: the crops such as wheat and paddy use up a lot of nitrogen. That's why, okay, we cannot grow wheat and crop like alternate season. Okay, so this lost nitrogen can be replaced naturally, or if leguminous plants such as pea, soya bean, or the green beans are sown after the wheat or paddy crop. Okay, so that's why, see, whatever that we have discussed here, pea plant, soya bean, or that green beans, they are nothing but the dicot, and wheat and paddy are nothing but the monocot. So just keep in mind, in one season we had to show the monocot, and in other season we had to show the dicot plant in order to maintain the fertility of the soil and nutrient content. Leguminous plant have the special kind of bacteria called nitrogen fixing bacteria, and their name is rhizobium. I am writing here rhizobium, rhizobium bacteria. Okay, in their roots that helps in restoring the nitrogen content of the soil. So these bacteria are nothing but nitrogen fixing bacteria. So name is given here, nitrogen fixing bacteria. This is done by the process called nitrogen fixation, and the process they use to apply for deposition of nitrogen is called nitrogen fixation. Okay, so this is all about the crop rotation. Now we are going to discuss about the food from the animal, and this is the last part of our chapter. Okay, so we obtain many kinds of food items from the animal. Okay, that's why rearing of animal is common nowadays. So rearing animal on a large scale for the food and other needs is called as animal husbandry. Okay, and it is the part of agricultural activity. Beta. Okay, here are the some example of the food products which is obtained from the animal. So number one, we have the milk. Milk is obtained from the animals such as cows, buffaloes, and goats, and sometimes camels also. Camel. It is used to prepare a variety of products such as butter. Okay, from milk we can, like, in order to increase the perishability of the food, we have to convert that into the butter, ghee, curd, cheese, etc. Okay, second type of food is called meat. Okay, meat is obtained from the animals such as goat, chickens. Okay, and people also eat many kinds of fishes, shrimps, prawns, lobsters, and other sea animals also. So these are nothing but the food, a kind of food we are getting from the animals. Third, this is the second one. Third one, eggs. Eggs are obtained from the birds such as hens, turkeys, and geese. Okay, so these are the layers, means egg layers. So we used to
Sir,
get
if we eat
eggs.
seafood, sir,
Uh-huh.
sir, if we eat seafood, sir, all the sea animals like absorb arsenic and mercury that sir, if they are in the water, or
Yes,
probably
yes.
the sulfur that acid rain causes.
Yes, we will discuss that also. Don't worry. Okay, the fourth one, honey is obtained from the honeybees. Is it? Honeybees used to deposit the honey, and we can use that honey as a food. Okay, so the practice of rearing honeybees, okay, in, that honeycomb, okay, for the honey is known as apiculture. So very important. What is apiculture? Apiculture is nothing but the rearing of honeybees for the production of honey is called as apiculture. So this is the last part of our chapter. So I want, if you have any kind of doubt, you can ask the questions now. Go ahead and ask your questions, Beta, one by one. Here you're gonna understand about the apiculture. Okay, so just go through the video, and if you have any kind of doubt, we will discuss after the class also. Don't worry. महेंद्र यादव, प्रगतिशील किसान, मधुमक्खी पालन, गांव किलोरा।
ये मैंने हमारे कृषि विज्ञान केंद्र नौगावा से इसकी ट्रेनिंग ली। 30 दिन की ट्रेनिंग हुई थी। उस 30 दिन की ट्रेनिंग में जो केवीके का स्टाफ था उन्होंने काफ़ी उनसे हम घुल मिल गए, तो उन्होंने हमें ये सलाह दी कि आप ये बी प्रोडक्शन करो, बी कीपिंग करो। तो उसी से हमने आज लगभग 10-15 आदमियों ने यहाँ से 30 का बैच था, 30 में से हम 15 आदमी आज इस काम को कर रहे हैं। तो केवीके का हमारे साथ काफ़ी सहयोग रहा और उन्हीं के सहयोग से आज जो मेरा फार्म है, मैंने 20 डब्बे बनाए थे। केवीके के सहयोग से ही आज मेरे पास यहाँ 250 बॉक्स है मेरे पास। इसी से ही जो हमारा प्रोडक्शन है वो शहद का, मोम का और मक्खी का, 3 तरीके से इसके जो इकोनॉमिक सोर्स हैं जो हमें आय प्राप्त होती है, 3 जगह से होती है।
इनकी नई सोच और कृषि विज्ञान केंद्र नौगावा के कृषि वैज्ञानिकों के मार्गदर्शन से ही ये संभव हो सका है।
मैं किसान भाइयों से यही कहना चाहूँगा कि जिनके पास ज़मीन नहीं है वो इस व्यवसाय को बहुत ही उससे कर सकता है। ये नहीं है कि भाई मेरे पास ज़मीन नहीं है, मैं कुछ नहीं कमा सकता, वो इस मधुमक्खी के बॉक्स लगाए। और इससे ये और फायदा है, ये सबसे बेस्ट पॉलिनेटर है मधुमक्खी है, जो इससे 20 से 30% की वृद्धि होती है। क्यों? जो सेल्फ पॉलिनेटेड क्रॉप्स हैं, ये मक्खी एक दूसरे फूल पे या तो पानी से होता है या हवा से होता है, और ये क्या है, मक्खी के या कीटों के बैठने से होता है। हमने डब्बे रखते हैं भाई किसान। मैं किसान भाइयों से यही कहना चाहूँगा कि जिनके पास जमीन नहीं है, बहुत ही उससे कर सकता है। ये नहीं है कि भाई मेरे पास जमीन नहीं है, मैं कुछ नहीं कमा सकता, वो इस मधुमक्खी के बॉक्स लगाए। और इससे ये और फायदा है, ये सबसे बेस्ट पॉलिनेटर है मधुमक्खी है, जो इससे सरसों के प्रोडक्शन में 20 से 30% की वृद्धि होती है। क्यों? जो सेल्फ पॉलिनेटेड क्रॉप्स हैं, ये मक्खी एक दूसरे फूल पे दूसरे पौधे पे जाके बैठती है, तो इससे परागण क्रिया में बढ़ावा मिलता है। कई बार परागण 3 तरीके से होता है, या तो पानी से होता है या हवा से होता है, और ये क्या है, मक्खी के या कीटों के बैठने से होता है। तो मक्खी जैसे एक पेड़ से दूसरे पेड़ पे बैठती है, तो उसमें परागण क्रिया में सहायता मिलती है। और हमारे यहाँ जहाँ पे हमने डब्बे रखते हैं, वहीं किसान पहले क्या करते थे, किसान हमें डब्बे रखने के लिए मना करते थे कि भाई हमारे सरसों।
Okay everyone, so this is all about the agriculture.